I am live again. I think I got it. I think I got it. Let me know when you guys come in. Let me know. When I see people come in. I'm trying again. Yay! Dahlia can hear me. Woo, 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 woo. How are you, Dahlia? How are you? I fixed it. I don't know what I did the first time. I do not know what I did the first time. Let me text Liz. Let's see if Kelly comes back. I'm texting Liz right now. I am live again. So, Dahlia, did you weed today? I haven't looked at your channel to see if you put up a video. And I have audio. I'm texting Liz again. You got kittens in your cords like Shorty. Kittens in my cords? My voice, you mean? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, you did. Good. You were productive today. Good for you. Hopefully, Mama. Hi. I'm glad that you're here. How are you? Hooray. Who else is here? 3 people. Does it count me as a person? Hooray. Yay. There's Liz. All right. Liz, do you want to come up? I'm going to try and see if I can't figure this out. Invite a guest. Copy. And then I think I just paste it in here. Paste. There. So I think you can come up. Hey, how are you doing tonight? No time for trash. Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. No time. Where did you find me from? Did you come from Alex's Locals? Okay, neighbor, just had to kill a copperhead snake for me. Oh my God, that's scary, hopefully. Do I have to turn the volume down? I'll try. I don't know, Liz. I have no idea. I don't even know what's going to happen when you click the link. Liz and I are completely new to this. We have no clue. We have no clue what we're doing. We have 5 people in here. I feel so special. I feel so special. If I wasn't on my laptop and I had a dual cameras, I would have the camera on because I would just have you looking at my dining room, but I don't want you guys looking at me because I'm old. Yes, I got an alert from Alex's Locals. Nice. Nice. Thank you for being here, No Time. Most everybody who is subbed to my channel is from Alex's Locals. Or some, I got like 8 people tonight from Mike's. Because I clipped for Mike tonight. And it looked like it went well. Hold on. Liz is texting me. Her husband just called. Okay. Thank you for everybody being here. Who watched Mike's catch? Did anybody watch Mike's catch? Liz's hubby called. Prayers for the daughter? What daughter are you talking about, Mama? Oh, the daughter of the catch. Yes, of Mike's catch. Yes. Prayers for the daughter. I think the pred, I mean, it's weird to say this, but I think the pred is okay with his daughter It was more the weird thing about the mom and the stepdad sleeping naked with her in the bed. Well, that's super sus right there. It's weird to say that the pedo dad doesn't seem like an issue with his own daughter. At least I hope not. But who's to say? You never really know. Yay! Add to stage. I hope it's you, Liz.
It's me.
Yay! Liz is here. We did it, Liz.
We did it. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
Okay,
everybody?
cool. I can't see the chat though. That's
Oh,
the
I don't
only
know.
thing. Yeah, it's kind of strange. I don't know how to see the chat when you're up talking.
Oh, I'm sure you. I think you can. I'm sure
I
you'll
think you
figure it out.
can. It says start
I
chat
wonder
with
if I should.
everyone in studio, but then I don't see anything else. We're just playing around, guys. Hang on. We're
Does
trying
this
to
do
figure this
anything?
out.
There's different layouts.
It says
On,
chat with everyone in the studio, which I would assume it would be people that are up on the panel. So,
yeah, but show
very
comments
weird.
on stage. What is this? Turn this on. Show comments on stage. Continue.
Okay, am I still there?
Yeah, you're still here. Oh shit! I gotta
Okay.
pay for that. All right. Show other plans. Yeah, I'm not paying for that. Oh, free, current free. I guess maybe because I'm using the free one. So maybe that's why.
Okay, is there an echo, guys? Let me turn my volume down.
I don't hear an echo on my end. I think I have to pay for that. Maybe that's why you can't see the chat. I'd be worried about his reaction after the cops left. That is true, Dahlia. That is true. Dahlia says no echo. Oh, there's Dave. Hi, Dave.
There's no echo. Are you sure?
I don't hear an echo. And Dahlia said no echo. Hopefully, Mama
Maybe.
says no. So you're good. Maybe it's just what you were hearing.
Okay.
Dave, how are you? You still can't see the chat, Liz?
I just moved. I just came back over to the live so I can see it now.
Okay. All right. So then there we go.
Yeah, so it's a workaround.
Sweet. Nice. Yay.
Just don't want the camera coming on right now. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
I know. I'd rather show the gorilla than my face. So this is cool. It wasn't that bad. Actually, it's not that difficult. You get 20 free hours a month, which is sweet because I ain't paying for nothing. So we can do this. We can do this. We can
Yeah.
we can do this after catches and stuff. And
Yeah, I think it'd be good. And then have people come up or ask questions or whatever would
yeah,
be, a great idea. Yeah.
yeah. It was good. Mike's was good.
Yeah, I'm having a rough day. So I know it's West Coast time and there's going to be a midnight catch, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm just having a rough day
I'm
with
gonna
pain. So,
yeah, I'm gonna like I told you, I texted Alex and told him I was gonna leave my phone on and tell Jesus or somebody to put in group chat that shortly before they go live, and it should wake me up. So I'll just sleep for a
yeah,
little bit, and then if I wake up, I'll do it, and if I don't, it is what it is.
you're a
Maybe,
trooper. And then,
yeah,
of course, I'll see how I feel at that time. If I'm up, who knows? I
yeah,
always say, when I'm this bad, I'm like, I can't do it. And then I ended up doing it anyway.
yeah. If
Right,
I
babe?
sleep
And then
for a
I
little
complain about it.
bit, if I sleep for a little bit, it might not be too bad. And I don't have anything tomorrow. Thursday, I have another doctor's appointment. So, so
Do
hopefully,
you?
yeah, just my regular doctor. It's just a recheck. I didn't want to go too long, so the last time I saw the PA because my doctor is out on maternity leave, but I don't think she'll be back for this one. But I
Oh,
like the
nice.
PA. The PA was good. I saw the PA at the gastro. I really liked her. I liked her a bit better than the regular doctor, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I have a PA too. He's great. I really like him a lot.
Yeah, she was good. She gave me samples for Restore, which is um prescription probiotics. So because I asked her about
Oh,
that. Yeah,
good. You need that. You
yeah,
absolutely have to have that.
she said, she's like, she's like, over the counter stuff, people say it works for them sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. And she's like, I'll give you samples for the prescription and you can try them. And if they help, she's like, but I guess when they prescribe them for you,
Mhm.
you're only on them for, I think she said like a week or two and then you're off of them. So, and then she gave me the lowest dose of Linzess, which I haven't tried. I might tomorrow and see how that goes.
Aw.
So that was good. And
Well,
she
we're
did.
we're just healthy ladies, let me
I
tell
know.
you.
Sorry,
No,
guys.
my spine's fused from C3, that's cervical, to S1, which is my entire spine. So I've had 5 spinal fusions, for those of you who don't know. And I just deal with it, but it's a lot. And and when Alex comes to California, he's always, I never know if he's going to come by until like the last minute. So it's like I always feel like I have to clean the house and pick up and do all this. So I'm always breaking my neck trying to do that. And of course, they went down I-5, and I didn't. They're bypassing us this trip. So the house is a little cleaner though, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, it's just a lot.
yeah.
It's
Dahlia,
just a lot.
I told Liz not to worry about it, but I know how she feels because I'm sure that Alex and the boys would not give a crap about the state of her house, and I'm sure that her house dirty is better than
I don't know about that
all
with
of
all
the.
our animals, but yeah, Alex was like, when he said, when he was walking in, he said, "Okay, my crotch is itching, or my crotch is itching. I got a rash," and I'm like, "Oh, good lord!" I just want to like strangle him. It's like he's like, "I need to take a shower." You think? Yeah, really? It's only been like 4 days, probably, you dummy. So I texted him and said, "If you need to take a shower, come down 99, and I was in Fresno, so I said,
Yeah,
"That'll let you in." He's like, "Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks. They're staying at Coas tonight, so they'll take a shower when they get there."
yeah, and then so tomorrow and one more day that they're
Yep.
going to be on the road.
I
Yeah,
I think he said 2 days, but he's here today, so who knows? When does Alex's day start and end is the question.
that's it's true. That's true.
That's a
He said
question.
two. He said 2 days in Cali and home. This
Mm-hmm.
morning, I think he said that. So does that count today and then tomorrow and then home? There's another HG, HGM,
M.
a late one at midnight Cali time,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Or
midnight or one
midnight
o'clock
or 1 o'clock.
Pacific Standard.
All right. So HG, where are you? I'm on the East Coast, so that's 2 a.m. for me.
So how many of you who's in here? How many of you guys are on the East Coast?
Probably everybody, right?
Oh my goodness.
Dahlia, where are you? I forget. She told me and I forget where she's at. Alex says how many dogs at his folks' house? I don't know. At least 2, I think. We need an East Coast trip. I'm with you, HG. People
Oh,
are
what's
going.
new about the Daryl guy?
Yeah,
Has there been any updates or anything? I have not had a chance to look at locals very much, because late that catch
Wisconsin.
last night about killed me. That guy was such an annoying little shit.
Yeah, I didn't even.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. You didn't watch it, Jamie? So
no.
he would say, "Oh, uh-huh, yeah, I did that." He would confess, and then he immediately would backtrack. "No, no,
Oh,
no, I'd never do that. I'd never do that. I'd never do that. No, no, that's not me. That's not me." And I'm like, Jesus Christ,
guys,
trying to
those are the
clip that shit
worst. Yeah,
down.
those are the worst to clip for. You're just
Oh.
like, because you let the clip go a little long and then they backtrack, and then you're like, God damn it, now I have to shorten the clip.
And then Alex turns around and said, "Clippers, get this." And I'm like, "You mean Clipper?"
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
thinking, and I'm clipping, and it just goes on and on and on. So there was no way. It was like 4.5, 5 minutes. So I had to go back and do clips because you can only send like I can only send like 134, I think is the longest clip that I can send from the
Oh,
phone.
really? Yeah. See, I
Mm-hmm.
can, well, it's different now. And
Really?
I don't know if it's because of big or if it's just because of where they being on the West Coast, but my clips were taking the texts were taking so long to send. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I was getting so backed up. I get backed up normally anyway, but it was more backed up because you know me, I always wait until they completely clear and I see that they've made it all the way through
Mm-hmm.
before I start to send the next one.
Well,
Otherwise,
yeah,
then
Idaho was awful. I think it was for all of us. I think it was we were blaming Big O because he was new to the chat, and I was like, I think it was just Idaho. I think you were right
yeah, yeah.
because it was nuts.
But it still was the last one I clipped, and they were in. What was the last one? Was it Cali? The last one that I clipped for still was the same. Not as bad. Wasn't taking as long, but still the same thing. So I don't know.
Maybe.
It may just be in the West Coast or where they were in general. I don't know, but because it was
Yeah,
fine with
maybe it's a
Mike's.
distance.
Could be because with Mike's tonight it was fine. They
Hmm.
went through it at the normal time that it takes to go through. Justicles, say hi to Justicles. Naga,
Justicles.
hi. Naga, where did you come from? Did you come from locals? Did you find me from locals? Because I don't recognize your name. Nagarajan Nanda.
Nagarajanda. Hare Krishna.
Naga, are you from Indonesia? Are you an Indonesia person? Like my capybara person? To wait to see when Naga answers. I'm Naga on kick. Okay. So you found us from Alex? Okay, American. Okay, cool.
No,
No,
I'm American.
I did a I did a morning. This is like I don't know, 4 days ago, maybe even last week. I went live in the morning at like I don't know 8:30, 9 o'clock. I was sitting on my porch, and I only had a few people and a couple of names that I didn't see. And there were two people from Indonesia. So the one person was like I think it was a he. The name was Capybara. He said he was 10 years old, so I don't know why he would
Oh
lie.
my God.
But I asked, "Where are you from?" And they were like, "Indonesia." I'm like, "How'd you find me?" And they were like, "Oh, YouTube just pushed it out." I'm like, "Oh, that's nice and weird at the same time."
Yeah, that is. That's interesting. It's really interesting how we can connect from all over the world.
Yeah, yeah. And he was in the other morning, yesterday, I think, or maybe it was
Aw,
this morning, just recently. I was on again in the morning, sitting on my porch, and he was there again.
that's
This
crazy.
was
Well, there's so
Naga's
many
first
people
time
on. Have you
listening.
ever, when you do the wait, where is it vertical? When you're holding the phone upright and
Yeah,
you accidentally swipe, like when Short Bus does that all the time, and I accidentally swipe. I get the craziest people the next swipe. I don't know what the hell's in my algorithm, but it's just like the craziest shit ever.
yeah. No, I'm hoping to get more people on my channel. I got 8 people from Mike's tonight, so I was happy about that. So I'm at like 345. If I can hit, I think I have to get to 1K, and then I think I can get monetized, and I would be
Jamie's Jamie's trying to build up my confidence so I can start a channel,
yeah,
and yeah,
yes.
I don't want to. I mean, we can do some pred catching stuff, but I also wanted it to be like a wellness, like I don't know, kind of like a wellness and people who have like spinal issues and back problems and stuff.
I think that would be good.
Yeah.
Hi, Christina Finch. Good to see you.
Nog, I don't do yoga per se because I do I would say some of the beginner stretches, but I don't do it regularly like I should. Because I have such a lack of mobility because I'm fused from C3 cervical fusion, cervical C3 to S1, which is, all the way down to my tailbone. So I've had 5 spinal fusions, and I'm just one long metal, rods and everything. So it's really difficult. I have no range of motion in my neck. I just have 2 discs that move. So just sitting at a table, talking to people, looking back and forth will leave me like with a migraine. But just stretching, I should be doing more yoga exercises, even if I did chair yoga, just because it's so good for you. I've always played sports my whole life and worked out. So having to give that up where I can't play sports has been tough, but I still do, walk and work out somewhat.
Dahlia is asking what the cause of your
What's
fusions.
the cause of having the fusions? Well, I started having fusions. My first fusion was in 1997. And I was like, how old was I? I was in my 20s. So I was very young, and I should have never, ever had a fusion that young. So my neck was worn out from sports, horses, motorcycles. I was really, I kind of did it all and to the extreme. So I rode a lot of rank horses, played sports, like year round, and I had neck problems. I would crack my neck like constantly. I would, like, back and forth. And, all day long. As soon as I turned 17, I started doing that. My mom was like, stop doing that. You're going to ruin your neck. And sure enough, those things our mothers tell us that we say, oh, shut up, mom. A lot of those things came true. but, the cracking, built up bone spurs, but I constantly was pulling my head up. And I started working in the medical field as a medical assistant. And the doctor I worked with was like, God, you're too young to have neck problems. And so he, started doing x-rays and MRI. And by the time, I was 27, then they're like, oh yeah, you need a C5 and C6 fusion, thinking no problem. I'll, have it done, get back to work, get back to playing volleyball, softball, which I did. And the bone plug pushed out. So a year and a half later, I had my second cervical fusion, which was C4 to C7. And I had a plate in the front and screws on top, screws on the bottom. Same thing, went back to work, and I worked 12-hour days. Went back to work, went back to playing sports, went back to working out. About a year and a half later, or about a year later, the screws on top broke, and the whole apparatus began to shift in my neck. So there was a cage, titanium cage, and a plate in front, and the cage began to shift back. So that was the beginning of the end for me. Then I didn't want to have another surgery. I was terrified. I didn't want to have one. I went to UCSF and saw a surgeon there, and ended up having that surgery, which was C3 to T2 in 2003. Lily, shush. So that was life altering. So I had to stop working, and had to sell my place in Fresno and move back to Visalia where my parents were. And then I went back to school and got my teaching credentials. So, and then from there, the last 20 years, I wore out the rest of my discs. So there you have it. All right, I wore out the rest of my discs, and ended up having to have a lumbar fusion in 2020. And then that didn't work out. And then I had the other one in 2023. So there's my last story.
That's crazy.
There's a thorn in my side, or all the metal screws, I should say. If I could post a picture in here, I'd show you guys that it's pretty crazy.
I'd say you're
And
bionic, but you probably don't feel
I
bionic.
I do not feel that at all. I wish that I did feel some type of strength from it, but this last one has screwed me up so much. Like my right hip is now a half inch higher than my left, which is causing hip problems, knee problems. And that was right, Dahlia.
Yep, true,
And I should
Dahlia.
have stopped. I really should have stopped and slowed down. I'm gonna leave her in. She
Who
is
else to
driving me
show up?
nuts.
There's 9 people in here. Can the new people who pop in, can you say hi so we know who's here? Because I don't know how to see. I don't know if I could see who's in here unless you say hi in chat. And I kind of like to know who's in here.
Christina Finch. Hi, Christina Finch.
Because there's 9 people.
Yes, no time. Do tell your son don't crack his neck. It's terrible. Yeah. I had bone spurs really, really bad.
Yeah, I don't think bone
And
spurs are good. Bone spurs are bad, aren't they?
they are, yeah. But I mean, that's the first thing, back in the 90s and probably prior to that, the first thing they want to do is a fusion. Oh, we'll
Yeah,
just go in there and fuse them up and that'll take care of it. And for me, it was like the sooner I could get it done and get back to my life, the better.
yeah,
And, I still didn't even slow down after having the large fusion C3 to T2. I ended up coaching volleyball at the high school when I moved back here. I ended up still doing too much and which affected my lower back and my mid back. My
yeah.
thoracic is just shredded. So, I mean, when I should have listened to my mother many years ago when she said, Elizabeth, you're going to wear your body out. You're going to wear your body out, girl. I should have listened.
It seems counterintuitive to me to fuse the discs in your back. I just did something to the chat. I don't know what the hell I did. Um, to fuse the discs in your back because don't you want your back to
Shorty.
move, to bend?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, I got it back. So yeah, so I don't understand why they want to just fuse. Short's here. Short's going to bring the crowd.
Shorty.
When
Well,
Shorty shows up, usually a bunch of people show up. Woo, woo, woo.
I think they want you out of pain. I mean, that's kind of why you have it in the first place. You have
Right.
nerve pain or something is pinched. Um, so that's the route that they usually go. But what they don't tell you is the discs above and below are going to wear out. So if you
Yeah.
have them younger in your life, you're going to have multiple fusions.
Right.
It's just a matter of time.
Right.
It's
Right.
just a matter of time. Unless you want to be bedridden, and that's just not my bag. So,
Yeah. 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 My youngest sister's husband, my brother-in-law, just had his back. He messed up his back forever ago. One of his jobs in his early life was for shit. I can't. It was an old appliance store. It was kind of a big name, and I can't remember the name of it. So he was delivering refrigerators and that sort of stuff. So that's how he messed up his back, and he was just been living with it. But he, over the past probably year and a half or so, he's kind of stopped working, retired, and whatnot. And I think because of not moving anymore, he was in more pain. So he just had back surgery. So I think when he was working, you know what I mean? When he was up and around and
mm,
walking and doing stuff, and then just being home and sitting on the couch, I think. Liz, your
how do I
camera's on.
change? I know. I was gonna turn it to. I was
Okay,
gonna
this one's
turn.
open.
How do I turn it?
Oh, you're on your phone. Yeah, you should be able to flip it. I don't know. I'm on my laptop. Oh, there we
That
go.
flip?
There's the pool. Yep, you flipped. There's the
Yeah.
pool.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want my face in there.
Nice.
I had to go drive to Fresno today, which is an hour away for me.
Which I was going to ask you, why can't you see a doctor closer to you? Why do you?
Well,
What do they do with the pain doctor other than they probably do blood work to make sure you're taking your pain meds?
Yeah, they
Probably,
do.
right?
They
So
do every few months or so, or
why can't
6
they
months.
send you to a lab close to you just to get the blood work? And that's what they're checking for.
Um, does it go away when I move? I'm sorry. Does it go when I go back to the chat? Does it move?
Oh, I
Is my
think yeah, it went dark. So maybe when you went to the
yeah.
chat, it went dark. But now it's
Okay,
back.
so you'll have to read the chat for me. Okay, so why do they? Well, oh, here in town, that's a long story. We don't have a whole lot in town.
Oh, okay.
And there's a couple here, they kind of cater to Medi-Cal, and so
Yeah.
that's why
Well, it's a shame because I know it's a long drive for you and it's really
it
hard
is.
on you. Either way, even when
It's
you're not
really
driving,
hard.
just being in the vehicle, riding in it.
Yeah, it's
Serum says,
definitely.
Serum says, this is for the clicks and the views. You're damn right, Serum. I'm on all the clicks and views I can get, baby. I got to get me to 1K on my channel so I can get monetized. So bring your friends, bring your family, bring your kids.
What are you up to now?
345 the last time I checked. I got 8 people
Wow,
from Mike, so I
nice.
was happy. I was happy about that. I'm happy when I get
Cool.
1 or 2 people. Yeah, I got 8 people, so that was sweet. And $7 in cash apps.
Oh
I
my
was happy.
goodness, you are rich.
I'm rich. I was very happy for
Look
that.
out. Come on, dumbass, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, Kiki.
Mike and them have the sweetest people,
This
the
is
sweetest
Kiki. Come on,
followers. Omar, I love you,
come on, come on.
Omar.
Stop barking if you want to
Yes,
come out.
Omar, all your friends are here. All your friends are in my live.
Omar! I can't see
Omar's in there.
chat if I have the.
There's Lily. Oh, there's Lily.
There's
Does she swim?
Lilykins.
Does she get in the
Huh?
pool? Does she swim?
Oh
Does she?
no.
Oh, okay.
She will not. She
She
will
hates.
not. Sh- She, you know, if I came out and swam probably in the middle of the day, she might.
Yeah,
She might get in, willingly, but no, she's not a water dog at all.
I
Our
love
other
that you
dog
love
liked to get
my.
in.
Omar loves my monkey hugs. I love that you love my monkey hugs, Omar. I love giving them.
But I have a best friend who has golden retrievers, and we can't keep one of them out of the pool. It's hilarious. So she'll just
Hey,
come over, and if it's hot, he's just like, he's in the pool. It's like crazy dog.
Jr. says he's banned on Kick.
Who?
Jr.
JR.
JR-YL. I'm scrolling. JR-YL8MO. Can someone unban me on Kick, please? No, who are you there? JR, what's your name on Kick? And what happened? How'd you get banned? What'd you do? DJ Big Show, hello. I don't know who you are, but I'm happy that you're here on my channel. Uh-oh, Liz is, there we go, she's back. JR, what happened? What is your name on Kick? What happened that you got banned? And whose Kick did you get banned on? Alex's? You gotta tell us, JR, we're waiting.
Not Alex's.
I don't know.
I don't think anyone's banned. Well,
I know.
he's probably banned a few people.
You would have to do something. You had to do something pretty serious to get banned on Alex's.
Mm-hmm.
He called a Mexican a wigger. Yeah, that wouldn't matter. That's like a compliment, Naga.
No kidding. God.
Find me out earlier for 24 hours, Jeremy Watkins. Well, what'd you do to Jitty? I think Jitty's a little sensitive these days.
Oh God, he's so sensitive. He got his pooty poo hurt.
I've never banned anyone except my nymph, and he had it coming. I've never banned anybody either. I usually just mute them to myself, like if there's somebody in the Kick chat that's being over the top or mean to me. I just mute them to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Judy is a little bit soft.
I mean, I
Of
get
course,
it.
you've been banned by Fa. Short, of course. Everybody, who doesn't get banned by Fa? Stop.
Oh, no kidding.
Jamie, I still remember when I first joined Locals and you sent out the monkey hugs, thanking everyone for joining that month. I thought it was the sweetest thing. Thank you. I try to do it every single month, Omar. It takes a bit because I manually search the members list and I save the names. I make a list of them on the notepad on my laptop and I wait until I get a certain amount and then I make the monthly post and then I just continually search. So I follow, I don't even know, I'm probably following 40,000 people right now because I check and I follow everybody. That's why my when I post something on Locals, so many people see it because I follow everybody. Everybody. Well, I wish I could stay and chat, but I have to go into you have to go into work, Jeremy, now. Have a great night, all you beautiful people. Thank you for stopping by, Jeremy.
Oh,
And don't work too
don't
hard.
work. Yeah, don't work too hard.
Wow. I
Don't
know,
work too
Jamie, it
hard.
must be a lot. It is a lot, Omar. And I've been a little bit neglectful as of late of checking the list. So I have to make a point to spend a certain amount of time each day just searching through the members list so I can keep up with it. But then I just keep adding. So I have a list
But you
of
know,
dots.
that is such an important thing that Jamie and I have talked about this so many times about the importance of the community feeling welcome, minus a
Yes.
handful of people who are just, straight up butt heads, but,
Yes.
that ruin it for everyone. But the community, there's a lot of really wonderful people.
Yep.
So I think the
Which is,
welcome monkey hugs is
yep.
key.
And I've said that to Alex several times. I've emailed him and told
Oh,
him,
I have too.
I like the community, he gets he's hard on Locals, but it's because Locals has a platform like the live stream is really for shit. It's really hi
Mm-hmm.
Plowboy. How are you, Plowboy? The live
Hi,
stream is really
Plowboy.
for shit for him, and that's the issue. That's why I mean I think sometimes he can come off as if he just hates the Locals followers in general, which is not the case. It's the
Yeah.
platform that he has an issue with. But yes, I love the
Yep.
community on Locals, and I try to keep it nice and welcoming. And yeah, it keeps people coming back month after month and year after year. There's a lot of people who have been subscribed to him for several years, so that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Sure
big deal.
is. It is.
We have 25 people here, and I don't know.
No
There's a lot
way.
of people who are not saying anything because. So, can you say hi in chat so we can see who's here, even if it's
Let me
just
go.
a raise
Let me
your
go
hand?
look.
Could you raise your hand in class, please? Let's all rejoice that Facebook Lives have stopped. Oh my God, Serum, I hate Facebook so much, so much. I love Jamie and Liz and Dave, and we love you, Short Bass. Short Boss.
Yes, we love you, Short Bus. Short Bus did an amazing job on the phone. Oh
Yes.
my word.
Yes, Short, you did. And you
Yeah,
even did some like
I figured you had
interesting
someone in
stuff.
your ear like Mandy, but I was like, I was gonna start trying to help you.
No,
Oh,
you did
whoops.
good, Short. You did good. You asked some questions that were clippable questions, actually. Stuff
Oh,
that
we
would
do
be
not we do not need PL 69.
who was that?
Pussy liquor.
Oh. Jim Lynn. Hello, hola, hola.
Omar.
Children. Omar's been here. R Gratis, where I'm sure that you probably came from Locals. Was it Alex's Locals or Short's Locals? R Gratis, because you're a new name. I've not seen your name. So tell me where you came from. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Who knows what that's from? Got a Locals notification from Short Bus. Thank you, Short Bus, for putting it on your Locals. So thought I'd come and check it out. Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, Zippy's here.
Lippy's here.
I
D18,
know.
D18, will
Hi,
you
Lily.
sub to my channel too while you're here? D18, please. Anybody
You
who's
too
come
hot.
in, anyone who's come in who's not subbed to my channel, please sub to
You're
my
too
channel.
hot,
Even
honey.
if you don't watch anything, just sub to my channel. Help me to get to 1,000. Help me get to 1K. I'll love you forever. I'll give you monkey hugs. I'll give you monkey hugs. We're down to 21 people
What are you
coming.
doing?
Short us as well.
I'm gonna get my.
Being here, Plowboy. Rada, I love you, Rada. Rada, you're my man. Kindergarten cop, that's right. Rada got it right. Who is your daddy and what does he do? God support other
What you
creators.
doing?
Thank you, Short Bus. She's a cutie. I would
It's
show
a
you.
little. It's a little hot, huh? It's a little hot. It's a little hot. Yeah, it's a little hot.
Miss Zoe is zonked out on the sofa.
It's a little hot. Yeah.
I try to give the best monkey hugs, Omar. I do. Just shout.
Oh,
Just
there
sub.
we go. Right on my lap. There we go.
It's 182, by the way.
Hi, baby.
182. What, the time? What's 182? D19, D18. Can anyone smell my monkey? Shurpus, that's how it started. You remember that. I know you remember that. I know you remember that. You said something about, you used to say something about monkeys in the chat. Can you see my monkey? Because the first
Oh,
picture
yeah.
you posted was a chimpanzee peeking through grass, like high grass. I remember that, and that's how it started. I do love monkeys, though. I do love monkeys. When I was a little kid, I grew up in New York. I lived on Long Island, and my parents used to take us to the Bronx Zoo every now and then. So we were at the Bronx Zoo, and I was looking at the gorillas, and a gorilla smiled at me. I swear the gorilla smiled at me. I swear. And from that moment, I loved gorillas and monkeys. I was like, Mom, the gorilla smiled at me.
Really?
True story. True story.
That's hilarious.
But the monkey hug thing started. It started from Short. Short used to be like, "Can you see my monkey? Can you see my monkey?" In chat all the time. You remember Short when you were in your early trolling days of Alex's.
Yeah, you've got to bring the monkey back, Short.
That's right. That's right.
We want the monkey. And we
When you
want
hit
the monkey hugs.
500. Okay, when you hit 500, you could start monetizing your channel with donations, I believe. Okay, Short, sweet.
Oh, nice.
So I'm almost at 350, so I'm close. You do
All
remember.
right,
I
I'm
know
gonna have
you
to
remember
start
that.
a channel.
I know you remember that, Short. I know. That's how the monkey thing was born. That's how the monkey thing was born. I started the monkey hugs because I really do love chimpanzees and gorillas. But it came up with Short saying, "Can you see my monkey? Can anyone see my monkey?"
That's funny.
Short is funny. Short is funny. Short made his way, and now Short is his own thing. Short is famous in his own right.
He would say, can anyone see my banana and all kinds of crazy things. It's so funny though how Tommy just can't handle that. He just loses his shit if you ever, just ask dumb questions.
Yeah.
He can't overlook them. He
I
just
think
stop and dwell on it.
I just think he gets, I don't know,
Oh,
annoyed
it's your
with somebody.
birthday again. It's your birthday again. Really? It's your birthday again? It's just like this short bus guy. Every day is his damn birthday. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous.
I think he gets annoyed because somebody's trying to take attention. He wants to have all the attention himself, so.
Of course.
Yes, he doesn't like Short Bus stealing his shine. Exactly, Serum. Perfect.
Yep.
That's exactly it. It's so funny. That's one of the reasons I started watching. Yeah.
That's funny, Omar.
It is true. It is true. I haven't watched any of Tommy's stuff in like the longest time. I think I'm unsubbed from all his stuff, so I don't even get notifications, which is fine. Which is fine. Shorty's got the clout. He does. He earned the clout. Shorty earned his clout all on his own.
I think Tommy's looking for Short Bus every time he goes live.
He should be.
He's just looking for him.
Yeah, he should be. He should
Where
be
is that?
embracing Short Bus. He should be embracing Short
He
Bus.
just really upset me when he was, really dissing Short Bus about what did he say that you did? That you did something as far as hold on. I'm having a brain fart tonight.
It'll come to you. Radic can stay up late. Woo, woo, woo.
You are in his nightmares for sure. Lily, knock it off. But when they went to Pennsylvania and they stayed in that house and he was drunk off his ass, he was accusing you of doing
Interrupting
something with Brian Clark. You remember he was
Oh.
Brian Clark. He blamed you for calling. He blames you for calling, which is ridiculous. But he blamed you for something involving Brian Clark. Like you gave him Tommy's number or some bullshit. So it's ridiculous, though.
It was talked about Plowboy, Alex, and Tommy collabing, but I think with the whole Jitty situation, that Tommy is distancing himself from that.
Well,
whole situation.
not the Jitty. I think more of the Dalton, the Chud business.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Yes.
And
the
there's
Chud, which, and then the Jitty. So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's a mosquito here. I'm surprised that there will be a handful of content creators that won't want to collab, but
Yeah. That's true, Omar. Imagine getting mad at someone donating to you. He was just pissed that it was only $1 at a time. It wasn't worth his time.
yeah.
That's what he was pissed about. If it was $10 every time, he wouldn't have bitched about it. That's for sure.
Exactly. It was wasting his breath having to say thank you for the dollar.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's right. The CP panel. That's right.
You made people come up there. Yeah, yeah. You twisted their arms. Yes, that's stupid. Yes. Shortbooks was holding a gun to their heads.
Instead of him looking at it like what it really is people having a place to share their feelings and their experience. He took it as like an attack. It's, Short Bus is attacking and Short Bus is aligned with predator poachers. It just became a whole thing in his mind.
Yep.
But I love when he gets drunk on Chit Chat. That is so freaking funny. I'll always watch that.
Look, if you just don't talk about the stuff, then people stop talking about it. You know what I mean? Like you keep talking and bitching about it and complaining, and that just gets them going even more. That's what Alex just says. And Bill Evans in the hizzy. Hi, Bill. Thank you for being here, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Bill, sub to my channel, please.
How are you, Bill?
Yes, how are you, Bill?
Are you going to see the boys?
Yes, Omar, see? If you just don't talk about it.
Bill is the GOAT.
Bill is the GOAT. Bill's a good person. Bill helps out in so many ways.
Oh my gosh.
Bill's a good guy. Okay, I'm going to run something by you, Bill, in particular, okay? And anybody else. This is an idea I've pitched to more than Alex and Mike. An idea for people to sponsor catches. So, what do you think about that, Bill? Like for a business, you give a donation, and then at the end of the catch, the live catch, the catcher, Alex or Mike, whoever, gives you a shout out. Maybe you had them shout out your business. Maybe do like a little sort of a commercial thing for your business. And then when the video is edited, the shout out, of course, stays in the edited video, and they add like a movie style credit at the end in the outro and possibly in the intro too, with like whatever you want, your business name, the address, and that sort of stuff. So, what do you think about that, Bill? For whatever donation they decide, like, I don't know, for a business, maybe 300 or 400. Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think that businesses, and then they could do it for personal shout outs too, for say, I don't know, 75 or $100, and then Alex or Mike or whoever gives a shout out to the person. Maybe they want a birthday shout out or an anniversary.
Or the going to a restaurant
Yep.
and then they'll remember the whole other the idea of, you know, they were there, like leaving a little momentum with the QR code on it
Yep. Yep. I said
at
that
the
to Alex.
restaurant saying that we ate here, Predator
That's right.
Poachers ate here, with a picture of them.
So anybody who would sponsor would get, like, if it's a business, a signed picture or a plaque or something would go to the business, ask them to
Mhm.
hang it somewhere where their patrons walk by, and just says something like, this business is a proud sponsor of Predator Poachers or Saves Kids or
Mhm.
something like that, and with a QR code. So when the patrons see it and they think, what's that about? They scan the code, takes them to a video of Alex saying, thank you for scanning the code, talks about what he does, gives them a
Mhm.
free month of locals so they can watch the content, and then hopefully they would subscribe. What does everybody think about that? Put your thoughts in the chat. I think it's a brilliant idea. I've pitched it to Alex twice, and I've pitched it to Mike, and I'm like, this shit is gold. I think you should do it. Free month of locals to all good cops. Yes, that should be a given too. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, all kinds of perks. We brainstormed this stuff. Jamie's sponsorship is that's her baby, but we've brainstormed like everything else, I think.
Mhm.
And I
Yep.
think that offering all kinds of perks, like, you know, a free month of locals, you automatically get something when you plus a personal little message from Alex, like a little video message or a voice message or something like
Yep.
that. I mean, just
Yes.
those little things
Yes,
would be
Bill. And it's like a sponsor for
huge.
Little League. Yes, like a sponsor for a Little League team. But like any
Hmm.
business that wants to sponsor a catch. And that's the first thing we thought about because they always travel, so they go to different restaurants. So if a restaurant wanted to sponsor, and then
Hmm.
Alex shouts out the restaurant, and also we've said to Alex, I've said to Alex, like his T-shirts that he sells, every T-shirt should have a QR code
Sure.
on it.
Yep.
Every single T-shirt, because people wear T-shirts out and about and around, right? So anybody looking at your T-shirt, I mean, if you watch Alex, then when you look at the T-shirt, you know what it's about. But if you don't watch him, you don't know what the T-shirt is about. And most strangers are not going to come up to you and be like, "Hey, what's your T-shirt about?" But if there's a QR code on the sleeve or on the back somewhere, they'd be apt to scan the QR code, and then they learn, and they get a
And
free month of locals, and then they watch, and then all of a sudden, they're a member.
then the QR code needs to be everywhere, and
Yes, oh
like
my, yes,
stickers for the cars would be a
yep.
great idea. When they start, or when they post the shorts on Facebook, they need to have a QR code with it.
Yes, yes, Argrad, yes. That's what I'm saying to Alex. Yes. And they get a movie style credit in the outro that stays with the video because Alex's videos get tens of thousands of views. So for a business, it's unlimited advertisement for the business. So Alex does a shout out and that stays in the video. And also I've said to Alex, every person who is a paying member on any of his platforms, just like a lot of people do with their Patreons, they have the scroll of the names at the end of their videos. He should do that. Most donors wouldn't want to be doxxed by a shout out. Well, that's the thing, Bill. So yes, so I've thought about that with their real business name, just 2 cents. No, you're right. You're right. So stay with me, Bill, for a minute here. So in my mind, this is how this works, right? There's a dedicated email for the sponsors, right? So Alex talks about it on a live, and the mods put the email in the chat and says, if you're interested, if you want to know about it, right? So you send an email, you want to know. You get an email back with all the information on what the program is, how much the sponsorship costs, and that sort of stuff. So basically, you're entering into a contract. So you, as the business owner, you decide what you want Alex to say. And that's all that he'll say. So it's up to you as the business owner. Do you want the name shouted out and the address and the phone number? Whatever and the same thing with a personal sponsorship. Same thing. You give the script to Alex. What name do you want for him to put out? So it's all based on you. So it's just not an automatic outing of your business. I see it as the business owner is getting advertisement out of it in perpetuity with the video, because then it stays with the video. Does
You know
that
what,
make
Jamie?
sense?
Yes, but you know what? But just brought up a really good point, because that must be Bill with the big brain. Especially in the climate that we've just entered with Alex.
That is
I don't know if the whole doxing of businesses is a brilliant idea.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
thinking that that was already my concern anyway. When this all blew up, I was like, "Ah, shit."
Right.
But Bill is absolutely right that I think at this time there are some people just so hateful.
That is true.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, that is
It'd be
true.
a tough one.
But it's up to the person, in my mind, it's up to the person or the business owner to have put out what they want put out or not put out. So Alex would only say or put out what the business or the person wants. Like he does, like when people do cash apps, he's like, shout out, hey, so-and-so, thank you for the cash app, that sort of thing. Just on a larger scale, something a little bit more substantial. And you get your credit in the video.
Yeah, there's so many people in this community that are just unhinged. I mean, it's bizarre. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that
But
is a
the
good
other
point.
part of it, the QR code on T-shirts, he should be having coffee mugs and fridge magnets and car
Car
window.
stickers. Yep,
Yes.
window
And
stickers.
so like the locals, like if you maybe not when you first, if you pay for a year of locals, or if you pay by month once you get to a full year of paying, you should
You
get
get a T-shirt.
a T-shirt or a window
A
clean
month.
for your car with their logo and the QR code. You should get some sort of a gift. Those things, a window cling for your car can't be that expensive. Can you imagine being so salty with someone that you send a $5 cash app to have Alex insult someone on the no, see, I thought about that, Jessicals, because in the contract it should say no racism, no vulgarity, nothing like that. So the catcher can opt out of accepting the person's, because basically it's an application to sponsor. So no, none of that. No to that. Just,
Might
but
have
you're
to
right.
wait till things die down a little bit, but
Yes. Yeah.
will they ever die down? What am I saying? Oh my God.
But
What
the
am I
other stuff, the
saying?
QR code should go on the T-shirts. The QR code, he should do coffee mugs, QR code on that, hats, QR code on that. There should be QR codes on everything. I'm saying that happened to me. Oh, Someone paid Alex on Cash App to insult me, and he said it. He put it out there, Justicles. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that.
No,
He
he
shouldn't have
shouldn't
done
have.
that. He
Well, he
should have.
shouldn't have gone off on Ginny last night either. I told him it's like calm down. That's not cool.
Yeah,
Jesus, she's
Alex.
just trying to help out.
Alex should have sent that Cash App back, and been like, "No, I'm not doing that," and send the Cash App back. That's
Hmm. Yeah, that's just childish. But
yeah,
what's
yeah.
new?
Alex didn't know what it was until he read it. Oh, okay. All right, Jessica.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think he would.
Yes, justice.
Yeah, purposely, unless yeah.
It wasn't me, Jess. No, it wasn't you, Bill. Of course, it wasn't you, Bill. Oh,
Who made 15 posts about you?
somebody loves you, Rada.
Rada. Oh.
Somebody's got a man crush on Rada.
Hey, so I have a question for you guys since this is like our sounding board. Usually it's Jamie and I brainstorming and talking hours on end. But it's nice to have some feedback from the community. So, I mean, I would like to have um, some discussion boards or lives like this, like a panel where we share our story of if you had if you would like to share your story or your trauma, like whatever you've been through, and kind of how you're dealing with it or how you dealt with it, because I know a lot of people have been affected by molestation or grooming or whatever it may be. I'm wondering if people would like to. What do you guys think? Do you think people would like to share their story?
Does Alex really need the donations compared to the other groups? Plowboy, I think it's an individual, up to the individual who's donating, how they feel about that. I mean, in general, nobody is holding a gun to any of the heads of anybody who's donating all around on any platform. So, yeah. American Smoker. Alex chat is so immature and hateful, and I really wish Alex would calm down on his. Yeah, well, I know, but it's you're kind of. I get
That's
you.
true, Serum.
It's a good
That's
idea.
true.
People would. It's a good idea.
People,
It would be
I
cruel.
think he's being
Well,
sarcastic. Possibly, but I mean, I really wouldn't care. I mean, if people want to be mean because of what I've been through, I don't really give a shit.
yeah,
But I think it would give people the strength to possibly
yes,
share. And sometimes
yep,
it's very helpful and therapeutic to be able to share and know that other people have been through some stuff.
I agree. I agree. And again,
Yeah,
nobody would be forcing anybody to come up and talk about anything they don't want to talk about. So,
yeah, exactly.
like I said, it's the same thing with people donating.
Is there a Richard Smoker here?
Richard Smoker.
A big dick smoker?
It would be nice to see PP Washington, PP Illinois get their feet under them better. Yeah, Plowboy, yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. But you know what? It's you got to work at. You
Yeah,
got to
I
figure
think,
it out and work at it.
yeah. I don't know if it's where Aaron, the area he's in, but it seems like there's Preds everywhere. So,
Yep.
I would just typically, look for, let's hook some people here in our area off of Facebook or whatever, however they do it, and stay local
Yep.
until he
And
could.
and also, I feel like especially when you're first starting out, you kind of got to be a little bit smart with the money that's coming in and reinvest it in the right way. You know what I mean? You can't really, I would think you wouldn't want to jump into traveling far right away because that takes money. So you would stay more local for a little bit until you get things going.
Right.
That's just my thought on that.
I love that. Karma can be of both means too. Just because someone does noble things, it doesn't mean they can't still be demonic. The only solution is for them to heal. Very wise
Yeah,
words.
yeah, true. Then I can send catches Aaron's way. What was she saying? I'm trying to get my decoy Facebook through the waiting phase. Good luck, Justicles. I hope it goes well, and I hope it doesn't turn into something that is going to be emotionally upsetting for you.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. I've had in the past, way in the past. Um,
I know Jess would be great. She needs to get
yeah,
into it.
people say to me, "Oh, you should decoy," and the reason why I could never do that is my personal experience is with repressed memories, and I don't have many memories, and the memories that I have are not like really horrible memories, but enough to know that something happened.
Yeah.
And I don't have a lot of memories of my childhood in general. And when the repressed memories first came back, for a while, I would always wish for more memories, but after a while, I realized that's probably a blessing.
Yeah.
So I would never be able to decoy for fear of the really bad memories coming because I'm sure that there's stuff that my mind is just like, yeah, you're just not going to deal with that. So
Mm-hmm.
we're just not going to put it out there for you. So I've kind of just come to be okay with that. So I hope that, I hope that when you decoy, it doesn't bother you. Luckily, I wasn't a child victim. Yes, good. I'm glad about that. Yes, just assaulted as an adult. See, that's can be yeah.
Just as
But
traumatic.
my son was, and my mama bear wants justice. Yep. Yes. I get you. I get you. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about whatever happened to your son, Jessicles. I'm really sorry about that. You know,
Yeah.
it's such a, it really should be just either life or death penalty when you do anything like that to a child because you're murdering part of the child's soul. Like you never know who that child would have grown into as an adult
Mm-hmm.
if this didn't happen to them. You just can't know. You just can't. So you
The
really are murdering a part of the child.
100%. And some kids, it will completely destroy them. They will end up, alcohol and drugs.
Yep.
My situation was a teacher who began in 6th grade and was just grooming. I had a schoolgirl crush, and then it progressed where he fell in love and never, you know, all the way, but very inappropriate touching and things like that for several years, and it has affected me into my 50s. So
Yeah.
it's
Yes. Stays with
yeah,
you. It never goes away.
it changed who I was as a person.
Yes. Yep.
So it doesn't, any type of childhood trauma like that is tough. But
That's how the that's how the law should see it though. They should see it
absolutely.
as a murder and it should be across the board. I mean,
That's Jess. I absolutely agree. I think that anyone, I mean, of course, death would be the best if it's proven that they've touched a child or harmed a child. But it you're affecting a child for life. So let's give them whatever you know. Let's give them the rest of that child's life, or just life, and not 20 years, and then they have parole in 17. I mean, life. or until they're, 90 years old, they're so demented they don't know who they are.
Yeah.
And maybe they can go somewhere else.
That's right.
Throw
No
them out in
time.
the street.
No time. It's right. It's a lifetime. It's a lifelong trauma.
It is.
Creds should pay accordingly. Yes. And they just don't. Yes. And part of
Oh, that's true. No, we absolutely we have to be able to tell children that we can heal, because if we don't, they're going to end up, killing themselves in one way or the other with all drugs, some type of substance to numb their brain. I mean, I turned to, I think I used alcohol somewhat, um, to deal with it, but it just became exercise, whatever it was, to fill my head constantly with a goal or
or
you
some other
know
thought in general.
some
Yeah.
other type of compulsive thought, almost like
Yeah.
a compulsive thought. It was, I was like
Hmm.
compulsively exercising at one
Yep.
point. So yeah, it just changes to a different compulsion, a different addiction. But some kids are also more resilient than others. Some children will be able to heal and get the therapeutic uh, help that they need, but also some of these kids, um, they are just not as strong as others. So
Our
there's
grad
so
says,
and there's
our
so
grad,
much of it.
our grad says, my girl was SA and never got justice because the offender was well known and got
Mm,
everything dismissed. That's so disgusting, but it happens.
so disgusting.
It happens all
And
the time.
I'm so sorry for her. That's awful.
Yep. That was
That
my
help.
whole fear with the Daryl dude. I don't know what happened with him. I emailed Alex and I was like, you should you should send the evidence to the foster agency, look for local news agencies, send the evidence to them because I'm like, this dude, as soon as I saw that there was whatever 53 or whatever
Mm-hmm.
fosters that he and his wife did, I immediately knew it. Revolving door of kids. Revolving door of kids.
And ask kids,
Yes. Yep.
which those are the easiest to manipulate. So yeah, it's so terrible. I think the Facebook post, I'm sure you did one. I haven't checked, but I'm sure that getting out in the community will definitely help. At least the word will get out. Hey, this guy got caught. Now's my time to come forward.
I hope.
But
I mean, I hate that. I hate to say that, but there's no way that he didn't mess with some of those foster
yeah,
kids. There's no
yeah,
way.
yeah, I don't
There's
think so.
no way. There's no way. I just think it's my gut was just screaming immediately when I saw that this guy's evil. This is bad.
Hmm.
Like it's a Netflix special type of Netflix docu series bad for sure.
Did you guys see the X post that Big O posted of the guy who went in there? I guess he worked for a news organization, and he went in and to the auditor's office and asked to speak to the manager, human resources, or whatever,
Oh, I
and
didn't see that. I didn't
told
see
him. And they said that he didn't come in today, and they're letting the police investigate before they make any decisions. So
Ugh,
we will see.
yeah.
There's
American
so
Smoke says,
many of these monsters, though. They're just everywhere.
didn't the Facebook got taken down? Which Facebook? Daryl's Facebook? I think he took it down himself. I think Daryl took his down. I
You
think it was
think they
taken.
knew, Bill?
I don't. Yeah, it could be.
Crazy.
That whole situation was just. Yeah, it's just not good.
It's
It's just not.
disgusting.
Yeah,
It
their.
is so disgusting.
I think Daryl's whole life was just a beard. His entire life was just a beard. That's what they do. That's what they do. They manipulate everybody around them
Yeah.
because they
Oh, of
know
course.
what they're doing is messed up. They have to
And
hide it. And they get really good at hiding it. We all know
yeah,
that. Especially where the wife was
Definitely.
immediately trying to defend the husband. Yep, you're right, Omar. You're right.
You a hot girl. You
Because
want to go in the house?
there's no way she didn't notice something odd. There is no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There were times where there was odd shit that happened that she just chose not to address. I was never ed, essayed or anything as a kid, but was being part of this. But as a kid, but being part of this community, I am able to talk about my experience. As a man in my early 20s, I was engaged to a gal who was horribly abusive to me. You know, that happens too, Plowboy. Yep, 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 yep. Men get abused by women.
Yes, they do. Oh, here's Mr. Moose. He's saying,
I'm sorry that happened to you, Plowboy.
that is awful.
If you heard an accusation about your spouse, wouldn't you want to hear the accusation? Yes, Serum, you would think. You would think. That is awful, Jessicals. I am sorry for Plowboy too.
It's terrible.
But you know, I mean, some women really want to have somebody in their life. You overlook stuff. I mean, people in general. Sometimes there are some people who are just not alone people. You know, they really need to have somebody in their life. So, you know, they overlook things.
And do not want to upset the status quo that they've
That's
got
right.
going on. So money coming in, and
Yep.
it's. And
Because
I'm sure
any sort
he's
of
brainwashed her anyway.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. He's manipulated. That's what they do.
Absolutely.
And for people in general, any sort of change is scary. Liz and I have talked about this, you know. Changing a job, if you're in a job that you hate or you're not making enough money, a lot of people will just stay
Oh
because,
crap!
you know, the devil you know, right?
Yep.
So oftentimes,
Yeah. Absolutely. They're just completely and then their spouse may talk them right back into their delusion,
yep,
and everyone's wrong, but that or they set him up, he's a victim.
not enough money, stability, whatever, to have me not find out what's going on. Yes, yes, Jessica, yes. That happens in all
Oh,
sorts
what's
of
going on?
situations. Yes. I bet he talked her into fostering. I bet too, Serum. I would bet. Yes, I would take that bet. Yes, yes. I bet he talked her into
Absolutely.
fostering. Yes, 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 yes. It's just
And
way too
then,
many kids. It's just way too many kids.
and even if it were, like I was telling Jamie, even if it were these kids, some of them just being touched or, groomed, the emotional, piece is so damaging, as well. And these kids being there for they're probably temporary, emergency, they probably did the emergency foster care, which would be like 3 to 6 months usually, at the most. So it's more than a revolving door. I mean, maybe a few of them they've had through the years, maybe 7, 8, but I'll bet most of them were definitely emergency cases,
Yeah, they were
which
vulnerable kids,
leaves a
which is
kid.
what he wanted. He wanted vulnerable kids because, yeah,
Yeah,
it's just so evil. It's
and
just
they're coming from a traumatic, a, a home that is not a normal home. That's an abusive home. So they're going to another one, whether it's drugs, alcohol, neglect, or whatever. They're going to, or sexual, but now they're going to be going into a foster care situation where they're going to be, completely dysfunctional,
yeah.
harmful to them. It's awful.
American Smoker.
It's beyond evil.
American Smoker has a good point. I bet you his wife knew what he was doing. I have a feeling he had more than one phone. That's why he said yes to giving the phone. I didn't know he said yes to giving the phone, but
Yep.
that's, yeah,
That's exactly what I think. I think he had another phone and he just thought, okay, I'm gonna go in, grab my other phone. Sure, take it, no problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knew. And I
So we
think
need to follow up with him. We need to follow up because
because he was older and they probably had stopped fostering because he was older, right? He had to move to the internet to get his victims because I bet you he never trolled the internet for kids when he had the revolving door of kids coming in and out of the house. But he was what, 63, right? Liz, wasn't he
I
63 or
think
something?
yeah, I think he was. I think he was in his. You know what? I can't remember. I think he was
I
in
feel
his
like
late
he was like
50s.
that or early 60s. I thought he was like 63 for some reason. And maybe he wanted to keep fostering, and maybe the wife was like, "No, I don't want to foster any more kids. We're old now.
Yeah.
We want to just
Mm-hmm.
live our lives, right?" So that
Yeah.
meant he had to hunt in a different fashion because he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't going to stop. CBS is part of the Satanic Network too. Yeah, Naga, you're not. I don't think you're wrong about that. I don't think you're wrong about
Yeah.
that.
I
I
don't
think a
either.
lot of this goes like way deeper than anybody even likes to think about or admit. The
Yeah. Just be,
networks are really, really deep and really, really bad.
yeah, and then it becomes generational for the victims. They're getting themselves hooked up with the same type of or
Yeah.
they are with a 15 when they're 15, 16, which they're still kids,
Yep.
and it starts all over. They're just kids that have been through trauma at a young age that are looking for someone to parent them and love them. And if loving them means they are going to have to be, sexual, allow that person to touch them. I mean, I have a feeling that he was so flirty with the girls, like
Yeah.
especially the 10, 11, 12-year old, 13-year old. I bet he was so touchy, so flirty,
Yep.
just disgusting.
Well, they know they they hone in on the children who are looking or lacking in attention. Like they can pick them out. They can pick them out. I was the middle child, so there you go. You know what I mean? They can see them a
Yep,
mile away. They pick them out. They know. I don't know anything about
exactly,
that.
Jess.
I'm guessing they have to tell the parents the background of the child. It may have been their specialty to accept the abused kids. Yes, Serum. Yes, Serum. That's probably yes. And that was probably by design for him. They took the
I
problem
know.
children.
That's just another level of evil.
Yes.
Serum, that is another level of evil, really. Yeah. Leave the lizards alone, Mimi. Oh, I'm so tired of dead lizards on the
Aw.
porch. I know. I know. They're
And
my relative, lizard. I'm, I'm a Liz, so
there you
very
go.
hurtful when I see an upside down lizard at my back door.
I'm lucky that Zoe doesn't catch them very often. The anoles. The anoles generally get away. She would be able to catch them more easily. I don't think they really have a scent that she can sniff out. So she has to go by sight. And she's really good. Like any little movement,
Mm-hmm.
even though they're like green on green.
Yeah, she's a hunting dog.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here, guys. I
Yeah, I was
have
just thinking
to
I need to kind of nap a little bit because I'm gonna try and be woken up
funky.
by
Funk
the
funk.
boys if
Funk
they
funk.
need if they need.
Yeah.
So
Baby
so
girl.
everybody, thank you everybody who showed up and stayed
Yes.
and listened to us yakking, and I'm so happy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys because I am dealing with a lot of pain today and I feel like shit and I really was really down. So I appreciate Jamie making me come up here and talk
Yay.
because I do feel a little bit better.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. We'll do this
Yeah.
more. We'll do this more often, I promise. Do they have a catch a night? Yeah, it's supposed to be midnight Cali time, which is 2 a.m. on the East Coast. So I'm going to close my eyes for a couple of hours and see if they wake me up. See if they wake me
Yep.
up. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
All right, guys.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you,
end it.
guys. Love
I'm
you
gonna-
all.
As Short would say, bye.
Bye. Jump.